Hey, I'm Sides, and today I want to talk about something super important, social media. Over the past 4 years, I have grown my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube channels. These numbers look cool, but what's even cooler is that these channels are how I've gotten all of my work, from singing gigs, to production gigs, to working with music tech companies, and to getting sent free gear. And I want to help you do the same. Here are 13 mistakes that I've made or that I've seen other musicians make. Let's jump right into it so you don't make these same mistakes. First up, not having a clear goal. You need to ask yourself, what do I want? Do you want fans to become a full-time artist? Then you have to make content for them. Do you want guitar students? Then you have to make content for people who want to learn how to play guitar. When making content, always think about these questions. What is the goal for your page? Who are the people that support this goal? What kind of content would they like to see? Once I focused on my goal, which was to work with music tech companies, things started happening for me very quickly. Number 2, not having a mission statement. This is your why and how. Why are you doing this? And how are you going to keep going? Your mission is a selfless commitment to your fans and clients. Think about what you wish you had when you were struggling. My mission is to make music production and music entrepreneurship more accessible to more people. Because when I was younger, I struggled so much to find my place within the music industry. And now I want to help as many people as possible to find their place too. Number 3, not taking the time to learn the skill of creating good content. Just like learning how to mix, master, play guitar, produce, sing, songwrite, creating content is a skill that you have to learn, and it takes time. A good content creator knows how to write a hook, tell a story, have a great call to action, have great pace in your video. They know how to be entertaining or inspiring or educational. And a good content creator stays consistent. When I first started, my short form videos used to take me hours, but now I can do them pretty quickly. Mistake number 4, looking for shortcuts. When there are no shortcuts, you don't need to pay for promotions. You don't need to pay for a team. You need to stay consistent, set goals, show up for yourself, get 1% better every single day, and the followers and the opportunities will come. If you pay for promotions, you might get a lot of views and maybe even a lot of followers, but you're not going to learn the skill of creating good content, and it's not going to help you get true fans. This is a marathon. This is not a sprint. Consistency will pay off. Mistake number 5, letting haters bring you down. This is a tough one. I have lost many nights sleep over this one myself. In fact, there were times that I was getting so much hate that I wanted to quit. But then I talked to another content creator friend. They said, if your video isn't getting hate, then you don't have a successful video. And then it hit me. If you get hate, it means you're getting visibility. And that was the goal all along, wasn't it? And what I try to do now is just focus on the love and view the hate as a metric of success. Now when I see haters on my videos, I'm like, wow, today is going to be a good day because my video is reaching new audiences. The 6th mistake I've seen, not building a set or finding a strong location. Your first second is crucial. If you're singing in a dark room, you may not get people's attention. But imagine you're singing that same exact song on the top of Mount Everest with cotton candy skies and snow slowly falling. Now people are going to see your video and think, where are they? It is so beautiful. How did they get there? Oh my gosh, that song is so catchy. You see? Now most of us don't have Mount Everest in our backyards, but we can create a set at home. Watch some of your favorite content creators and check out their set. And then take some time and a little bit of money to invest in your own set. Like I have this poster that I hired my friend to make, a plant, my curtain backdrop, and then of course my desk. And then I have the light in front of me, which is my window. I like to use natural light when possible, but at night I have my studio lights on, and then I always make sure I have a white light in front of me. Lighting goes a long way. Big mistake I see, number 7, only posting one content format in one content bucket. So my goal is to work with music tech companies. These are the buckets that I use on my channel. There's content formats within that bucket. A good example of that for my channel is things you didn't know you can do in Logic Pro. Did you know? Did you know? Did you know? Now, that content format in that content bucket does really, really well. But if I only posted Logic Pro tips, that would really limit my audience. So just because you land on something that works, you should constantly be trying out new content buckets and new content formats within those content buckets that will be inspiring, entertaining, or educational for your target audience. Big mistake I see, number 8, not reposting or recycling content. content. We want to work smarter, not harder. If something worked before, use it again. Sometimes when I repost a video, it does even better the second time. And sometimes if a video I've made 4 years ago did really well, I'll just re-record that video word for word. I did that with this video. You get stuck writing chord progressions, I need to show you this tool. And it's free. Go here and check out how good it did this time around. You get stuck writing chord progressions, I need to show you this tool. And it's free. Go here. I may even post it again and see how well it does. Number 9, big mistake. And this one I super struggled with. Obsessing over likes, comments, follows, and views. Focus on your strategy, not the numbers. It is super hard, I know, when you make a video that takes hours and hours and hours and then you post it online and it doesn't get the response that you were hoping for. You have to post for your goals and not for the views. If you just post for the views, it is going to be a lose-lose situation because views are always coming and going. The algorithms are always changing and you can't just chase virality. You have to focus on one true new fan a day. I've conditioned to train myself to emotionally respond the exact same way if a video gets 100 views or 100 million views. Because both videos I posted for my goals. And if I got just one new fan from the video, it was worth it. And remember, sometimes your video could flop the first time around and you can tweak a few things, recycle or repost, and it might do better again. I've done that a few times and it has turned out really well for me. And one more thing about this one, I don't know about you, but I am not just posting on the internet to become famous. 2 reasons I'm posting on social media is 1, to fulfill my mission, and 2, to build my music business. And this leads me to the 10th mistake I've seen musicians make, being a slave to the algorithm. Sometimes it might feel like the algorithm is your boss, but it's not your boss. You are your boss. Make social media work for you, not the other way around. Some ways you can do this is by documenting your process. Whatever you are doing in your current day-to-day, make content about that for your target audience. For example, when I was first learning about Logic Pro, I was making videos about what I was just learning. In fact, I make tutorials to learn and share my journey. It's a win-win. If nobody watches, I got to learn something new. I can refer back to my old videos if I forgot how to do that thing I had learned, and I might get a new fan or a new client. Moving on to number 11. If you don't love the content you are making, switch it up. Just like you can make fashion out of anything, you can make content out of anything. When I first started making content, I started with singing content and I hated it. It didn't bring me joy. But then when I switched to music production content, I really felt like I found my place. If you can figure out a content style and topic that you love, it will make it so much easier for you to show up every day and do it. And moving on to mistake number 12, self-promotion gone wrong. Straightforward sales posts can feel, well, icky. Best way to switch it up is to use storytelling instead. Here's a story that I used to promote my last course, How to Work with Music Tech Companies. No clipping. And then in the caption, I said, if you want to do this too, check out my course or sign up to be notified about early access. It doesn't have to be icky. If you're an artist and you're promoting a song, tell a story about the song. Don't just say, go stream my song. If you have a concert, tell an interesting story or a fun fact about your concert. When I started storytelling in my promotions, they felt way more natural and got a much better response. Finally, the 13th mistake I see music creators make: copying word for word. Yes, it's happened to me a few times and it used to make me really mad, but then I just started to feel sorry for them because if their goal was to work with music tech companies, I've worked with so many of them already that they're going to recognize my voice, my hook, my style. In fact, so many people will send me those videos and say, did you see this person is copying you? Don't be that person. We are creatives, so be creative. People can tell if you are copying, and it won't help you at all to reach your goals or help you learn the skill of creating great content. You can always copy like an artist, but just make sure you flip it to your own voice. And lastly, I want to leave you with one bonus tip, and this is the mistake that I see as the biggest downfall across the board. Any guesses to what it is? Giving up. Social media isn't going anywhere anytime soon. So stay in it for the long run, and it will help you with your wallet and the opportunities in your music career. There were so many times that I wanted to quit, and I'm so glad I kept going because it has radically changed my life. Everything good has come from social media. This is a mindset master game. If I can do this, you can do it. And that's it. Avoid these 13 mistakes, and you'll be on your way to becoming a social media pro. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, comment below if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time.